Hello and welcome to the channel. This is the Scoobs, and today we are going to be playing a little bit of Farm Simulator 17 on the map Coldborough Park Farm version 3. So without further ado, let's get at her. So we started out here on the main farm. I have supplemented some of the equipment that comes with the in-game tractors and stuff like that. And today we're going to be dealing with starting and preparing in this first episode. We're going to be preparing and working for getting stuff around for our sheep, and then we're going to be moving on to cattle at a later date. So I'm just going to tab over to the farm here, and I've kind of moved some things around, got things all set up, got much of the equipment that we are going to be using. This is pretty much the only tractor that I left, the New Holland 8340. It's not a bad tractor. It helps moving things around in the yard. So over there we got our John Deere baler, then we got our windrower over there. It's a foldable kind, and obviously our straw mixer and bale stacker, of course, along with our loading wagon, tedder, and our thing to mix up all of our power foods, coon there. So our big tractor that we're going to be mainly using here on the farm is the John Deere 7830. It is a fairly nice tractor. It's nice. They really did a lot of work with this mod, and it is highly detailed, so like that tractor quite a bit. Then coming over here to the far side, obviously we're working towards sheep, which we're going to be dealing with right here. Got our water tank back there, and then you got to have the old classic John Deere 7810 John Deere loader and bale spike. Here's our windrower, John Deere W260. So we're going to take piece by piece and head on out to some of the fields here in the nearby area. To bring up the map here, I went ahead and purchased 21, 19, and 20. Because messing around on this map at an earlier time, it would get conflicting. Say you do not own this field if you turn too wide into some of the corners. So I just went ahead and purchased those because that's all grass in the surrounding area. And plus, field 19 has a little pond there in it, so we can fill out of that for our water, or we can just drive on up to the main farm, whichever's most convenient. So we're going to go ahead and get into this windrower here. And so some of the mods that I have, I'm new to some of these. I put a new mod in not that long ago about it's a steering. So it's not supposed to be I'm not playing with a joystick and a steering wheel. I'm playing with my mouse and keyboard. So it kept snapping the steering, and I didn't care for that. So this is a little bit more of a realistic steering. So without any other interruptions, let's get started. So we're going to head on over to, which field is that? That is going to be field number, let's see here. We're going to do 22 first. Got to take it easy with the steering. It can be a little bit touchy. But so let's get on out here. Open this gate up. If we can squeeze her in there, there we go. And of course, I'm going to be running the GPS mod. Pretty much a lifesaver on the fingers, so I'm going to go ahead and get that set up here. Let's see here. We'll have them stop at the end of the field. Set this up to about, I want to say it was like 9.5, somewhere right in that range there. That's where we'll have her. So, get myself centered up here a little bit. Whoops, I gotta change the work with. That's right. Alright. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna cut some grass, we're gonna tedder it, we're gonna bale it, stack it away, get all prepped for the sheep, because the sheep do produce a decent amount of wool over time, depending on the number of sheep you had. I've been told that you gotta have at least 40 plus sheep to really produce a lot of wool. So what we'll probably do is we'll make half of this field, or half, maybe 3/4 of this field we will make into hay bales. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss of words there. We'll make into hay bales, and the rest we will make into just like pick up the grass. Yeah, and this was another mod I picked up here not too long ago. This is that W260, and it's fairly decent, you know, for the windrowers that's out there. You can see some of the grass actually coming through the floorboard there, but I can't complain. It works nice, drops it in lines, so we'll see how many people really like the series I'm going to be moving forward with here, and if I can get ideas from you guys on different things that we want to do, that'll be kind of cool. So let's turn it around here. Oops. That windrower, I've tried it out on some other maps, and it's really cool. It's really super realistic in the way that it throws the rows and combining them together. I used to use on 15, I believe it was called the Oxbow. Jay Lindenberg made that mod, designed that mod, and that was an excellent windrower. And this one's kind of along in the same style, but I don't recall who that was made by, but yeah, we'll see how this turns out here. I think I was just mowing that whole entire row with a deck up. This thing's turning kind of funky, I don't know why. Okay, it's done. And I know there's probably faster ways. I could pick up, I actually have them in my mods list. I got 3-point attachment John Deere mower and the front mounted mower, and I could probably whip this field out pretty fast with that, but I like using this old gal. So once we cruise through here, and like I said, I think we'll cut half of this field, and then we will bale that. Or first we'll tedder it, then we'll bale it, and then we'll get a good stack of bales going, hay bales that is, and then the rest we'll probably just pick up in the forager wagon and throw that in one of the sheds out back for grass. So I've played countless hours of Farm Simulator 17, but I've never really thought about, hey, let's upload and see what other people think. So I'm really hoping you guys enjoy this series I'm going to be putting out here, and we'll see what happens. I have noticed in this game, though, obviously, the more people you have, the faster you can get stuff done. But half the time, I don't have anybody to play with, so I just fly solo. That's kind of weird. For a second there, it kind of like dumps it out, and you can see it there dumping right now. Then it kind of like throws it like that. I think that's the way I'm looking at it. Like right there. Good. Move it to the right. Starts. I don't know. Might just be me. Yeah, there's a lot of cool videos out there right now. A lot of cool videos about not only this map, other maps. I've watched tons of YouTube videos, which I believe everybody has. So, who knows, maybe along the lines here, I'll get in contact with somebody, and maybe they will want to join up. Cut this workload in half. So, yeah. Absolutely love GPS. Man, I remember playing for years. I played on 15. 13 is the first farm simulator I played on. My brother was the one that actually told me about it. And he got me hooked from there moving forward. This GPS mod, I mean, I'm not even touching the keyboard or mouse right now. Basically, the only time I touch the mouse is, just to like look around, or to reset at the end. But saves the fingers. So you can see windrower is already getting a little bit dirty. Get some dirt on the tires. I don't always cut it right out to the edge. I kind of leave that little patch there. Go up here, kind of trim back until I meet my next line. Or I'll just run a line down, following along the edge here. Kind of have a spot knowing where I end to. Oh, and that's the other thing. I did turn traffic off for this series because, man, just moving the equipment back to the farm on this particular map, man, there was traffic. They're driving like some crazy drivers that drive out there on the roads today. But, so I just turned it off, and I'm going to leave it off for this series. And hopefully somebody's not like, oh boy, that's not realistic. So, she didn't want to turn very good on the side of a hill for whatever reason. I haven't even like dug in crazy deep with the GPS mod, as in like, I don't know, like all of your like saving and loading like fields and stuff like that. I haven't done much with that, but mainly like plowing and tilling, stuff like that. I tend to use GPS mod. If you aren't using it, better jump on that bandwagon. Oops. What am I doing here? There we go. So yeah, we'll run out a few more of these rows here, actually finish this side up over here, and then might run a couple of rows over there on the other side. Because let me look here. What does it say for... Okay. So for the sheep, we need water, hay, or grass. That's what the comma's for. So we can dump grass into that mixer or just make hay bales. And I've actually seen someone dump it right over into the food tray area there. And I guess that works, but we'll make this part bales. Is that down? There it is. Make sure the thing was activated. So yeah, after posting videos, do you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions? Just throw it in the comments section there. I'll be glad to answer, take any input. If there's something you think I'm doing wrong, like driving over this grass here like this, let me know. We'll go down here and wrap it around the pole. Not the machine. I'm not going to crash into it, but I'm saying we'll follow it right around. Get it super tight. I should throw some grippy tires on the back of this sucker. Look at that. She's slipping around like a slip and slide. There we go. Try not to make this movie, or this video, I said movie. Try not to make this video super long tonight. But there may be times that I'll jump on here before work and do a couple of things so I don't bore you guys to death. I think we'll go down here, run just a couple more rows for baling. Continue this line on. Take it down to the end. Got plenty of grass to cut on this map. That's what I really like about it. So for like dealing with animals and stuff. We'll run one line down, come back, and then run a third one back. And we'll color good for making the hay bales. We'll do a little over half the field. So I don't need that much grass piled up in one of the back sheds back there. The lights and stuff work on this bad dog. remember seeing something somewhere about the version. I don't know exactly which version of windrower this is, but I must have grabbed one of the newer ones, because previous versions, they said that on this one, they fixed the lights. So I don't know if they had a problem before with other versions of this specific windrower, but we'll go down, turn around, bring it back, and move on to tethering. Nice looking scene right here. So we'll park this down here at the end of the field, because obviously we're going to need to cut the other part of this field. And then we'll head on over and grab one of our tractors. Actually, we're going to drive this over there. I'm going to try to keep this as realistic as I can without having to tab through all the vehicles. Let me turn that GPS mod on. Park this over here back in the shed. Alright, we're not going to use the 7810. We'll go over here and grab the 7830. Tucked in here nice. We'll throw in rows first, so we'll grab the windrower. Setting our cruise. Oops, I forgot I have the more realistic driving on, so whoops, guess I clearly don't want to back this one up. Pull this out here and show this to you. This thing is pretty nice, as in like details with hoses, hydraulic hoses and stuff like that. But it works amazing. So let's head on over there, back to our field. Alright. And occasionally I'll throw this up there just in case I forget something, but I've used this equipment quite a bit, so kind of know where she's going. Let's see which direction she's throwing. She's throwing to the right. excavator up here in the lane. Throw that down. We'll get the grass thrown into rows, then we'll run the tedder across the top of it rather than it being completely all just thrown into a mess. I don't know if I'm doing that backwards or not, but whoa, what's this little thing here? What is this thing doing up here? What is that? Anybody else seeing that? It's like a little U-joint of some sort. What is... something to do with this? I've never noticed that before. That's weird. Guess there's a first time for everything. Not 100% perfect mod, I guess. Try to keep it out of the hedge there. Go. And look at now it's gone. Oh, now it's up front here. That is so weird. Anyways, you can see it just pitching it off there. Making our road just a little bit bigger here. Get her turned around. I've noticed this thing keeps putting a little white smoke there. I don't know if that's always a good sign, but we're gonna roll with it. Just bought that new DLC, the Big Bud Pack, tonight. And tried that out on the internet that I'm playing on. And that is... Giants did a hell of a job on that. Super good on detail. Excellent. Excellent work. I do believe it was put out by them. But everything's on sale right now. So, if you're on Steam, and you want DLC, any mod that you would have to pay for, it's going to be on sale right now. So head over there. Sinkholes are pretty good. I know we're a little far. Wandering, boys. We'll leave this outside row here. We'll just add into that. We'll just actually follow it around here. If I don't oversteer this thing. Pole here without smacking the pole. Alright, manage that one. Let's see, we'll come back on that side. So I'll grab this here. Don't want to grab that outside row. Right over it though. Might have that tractor volume up a little bit too high. We might adjust that for future videos. See how it comes out. I've been messing around with the recording. I'm using Shadow Play right now. Record this. Get this last. Oh, just missed it. It's gonna be fun picking that up with that row going right to the end of the telephone pole. Go down and grab that last two rows and we'll start tethering. We'll keep the bigger of the two rows here. Alright, we got those in rows. Now I've seen it before and I'm hoping it still works like I think it's going to. If I drive the tether straight over top of the rows, it should keep it in the rows. But I've seen it split it off too, so we're not gonna put this away yet because we might need it for throwing it back into rows. Head on back. Grab our tether. I think it's kind of funny you can hear cow sounds right now, like they're automated cow sounds, and we have no cows. We will though. We're working towards it. Don't worry, boys. Alright. Head on out of here with hopefully not smacking anything. Yep, I just heard the mooing. The boys are hungry, even though I don't have any. Make it through here without getting hung up. So we are tethering these grass rows. We're trying to make hay bales, not grass bales. For anybody that doesn't know, when you tether grass rows, or grass in general that you've cut, it makes it into hay bales. And I got a monster tedder. I don't know why I did that. But let's fold her out. Away we go. I'm going to try and keep it right on. See, I knew it would. Kind of. If I keep it almost straight in line with this row, it's just flipping it exactly where it's at. I saw it throw a couple of little pieces out back there, but it's all good. If I think we'll see, you'll see it on the outside edge because this is a big tedder. I wasn't thinking when I bought it. I could have got done away with a small one. See how it's throwing it there a little bit. Oh, John Deere's getting some scratches. Back her up. Missed a little patch there. It's all good. Yeah, it's kind of tossing this one a little bit. It's okay though. I can just hold the line now. Should be good. Whoa. Camera's jumping. Does anybody else, while they're playing Farm Simulator, listen to the radio, like the in-game radio? I've accidentally like turned it on, and then I'm like, no. You gotta turn that off. I can't stand it. Let's see what happens. It's holding it in place fairly well. Should be fine. Alright, let's do this one. Yeah, see, kind of pitching that one around. We'll just move off of it a little bit. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to run back through here in a few spots and get it back into rows, because that's gonna make it a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna zigzag back and forth with a baler trying to grab this stuff. Get this outside row. Back her up here. Just the last two little rows there. Can I grab that? No, it's not wide enough. We're steering there. There we go. Like I said, I may be doing this out of order. Maybe I'm supposed to tether first and then throw it in the lines, but it's all good. I'm getting the same result. this up on the way back. And we will not be needing this tedder again, because if we cut this other side, we're just gonna pick that up with the forage wagon. Park this back in the shed. Normally, I mean, I've seen people just park stuff outside, just toss it anywhere kind of thing. I always like to keep things nice in a row, the best that I can. Park back in the places where I got them from. Grab the baler. The old John Deere 690 square baler. I think we'll yeah, I'll zip over there. I'm gonna grab that 7810 and so that way I can run that windrower and get those things, those spots we missed, back in place. I'll actually take this loader off too. Oh, that was kind of cool. Dug right down into the engine. So, let's head on back over there. .7810 just a little bit quieter than that 7830. Same thing with this one. I mean, this one looks like it's a little bit older, like as in a wheel color compared to that new one, but the detail in it is absolutely amazing. So, I love it. It's a good tractor. Does not have very good turning radius, though. That I can testify to. Yeah, we'll actually run this down to the other end because we got to grab that outside row over there and bring it out from the edge. Yeah, there we go. Grab that outside stuff that the tedder threw out there. Curious to see how many bales we're gonna get out of doing a little over half the field, I'd say. get that last bit? Yeah, I am. Alright. Park her out of the way. Come back over here. Unfold the baler. Go. Let's start with the south side edge. Turn the baler on. I don't know why I had to do that. I always look up in there, kind of like watching it come out. Habit, I guess. What's nice is we got the auto stacker for these bales. So we'll just come out here, grab them, get after it. First bale down, boys. Try and grab this outside edge here. Want to back her up. That's one thing I do notice about this baler. It gets dirty fast. I should really start spitting them out. This is a fat row. Wow, that kind of threw it off. Yeah, I knew it'd be blasting through here right now. Pretty heavy row. We're not going to get it 100%. I know that. Drive up into this lump. All this prepping for some sheep. Gotta have that wool. And the cows need it too. So I've always been a John Deere person. Growing up as a kid, well, he's actually still got both of them, but my father, growing up, we had 3010 gas tractor. It was a narrow front converted to a wide front, and that had a 48 loader on the front. And then it was right about the time right before I graduated high school, he went and bought a 3020 diesel, and the power difference between the gas and the diesel is incredible. And we used it for plowing the drive, can't even speak, back blading. We have pulled a rake, brush hog, and stuff like that behind it. So, but as in like these new style tractors and stuff like that, no, we never had anything that big. We never had a need for it. Kind of zigging and zagging around here, but just grabbing little parts and stuff. Line up for this next one. We'll get a majority of it. It's a good row here. Ooh, am I gonna make that turn? Yeah. Let me know in the next episode if I'm making you guys dizzy with the way I control the camera. I don't know if there's any techniques or a way to do it without... I normally tend to try to keep the camera far away. I drive very rare from the cab, just because half the time on some of the tractors that I've had in the past, the mirrors don't work worth a crap, so I just drive from the outside majority of the time, which I think a lot of people do. Did I get all that? Oh, of course it dumped it right in the line where this last stuff is. Head up here. I know there's some more. I think we pretty much got everything down there. See a little section back there, but it's not going to be perfect. Grab these last few areas. There's some right up here. Little chunks. Alright. I think that's good. So we'll offload what we have left. Just the one bale. Okay. I'll leave the baler out here for right now, just in case we decide to do more with actual bales. So now we'll go grab the auto stacker. We'll drive inside cab. It's not bad. I don't mind driving from in here, but I feel like I can watch all my surroundings better from the outside, which is a given. I really can. We'll try it though. We'll spin this around. There with the bale stacker. We're going to be stacking all of our bales. Anything we get in this series from this area, we'll be stacking in there. So take this girl wide, because this is, yeah. Hopefully we make this. Yeah, we'll be good. Take this extra wide too. Start stacking the bales. I know you don't have to be 100% perfect straight on with them like this. I mean, I'm just trying to make it a little more realistic if at all possible. come down here and grab them off this row. They're cruising there for a second. Hold these in. Tipped up on a weird side. See, I did miss a few spots. Whoops. It's all good. And down here. Wow, I think we're gonna have one bale extra. Yep, sure are. Come on here and grab the loader. Struggling there. We got some weight, boys. There she is, full up. Looking like a good screenshot. That'll be the screenshot for our cover. Alright. Head on back, unload this. I wish I would have put that loader right there. I mean, I can do it in the middle, but I always like to keep things kind of like off to the side. It's all good. We'll just park. Well, we don't want to block him because we're going to need to get to that water. Head back over here, run them in. The backing up skill is going to come in. Oh, we got this. Over there, tucked over there as best I can. Now hitting on the other side. I do like this realistic driving mod. Makes it for nice and not being super jerky and fast, but alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll offload this here. Oh, I knew it. Clipped just the corner there. Ah. Let's try and get it back. I think, yep, that's it. That's it, gentlemen. I wonder what she's getting caught on. The tractor's wanting to do a wheelie there. It's okay. We'll load it right there. Oh, might be wow, did that catch in the ceiling? Thought this was tall enough. We might have to, moving forward here, we'll open it up before we even get it back into the shed there. I'm gonna go back out there just real quick and grab that last bale. Just because I know it's gonna be a pain. Some of the loaders in this game, the way the bale bounces around on the bale spike, I don't tend to care for that. So we'll just zip out there real quick. Grab our last girl. One bale. Could have had perfect trailer amount. Yeah. Oh, if I would have left the one in the baler, I unloaded what was in there. Pretty darn good guess. One full stack. So like I said, now we'll try this. We'll make sure she stands. Wow, that was kind of different. Just threw it right back there. We'll let her stand upright. I'm almost positive that. Yeah, it looks a little bit taller than I thought. It's all good. I'll drop it right out here. And I'll back her around because the sheep will be needing this. Don't let me forget, gentlemen. That bale's sitting there. That baby come up and then tuck her in here. Smashing into the back wall. So now we'll go back, grab the 7810, bring that back here, and we will grab that one bale. So I'm almost positive we can take that bale and just, from what I saw on other videos, you can take that bale and just dump it right into the sheep pen there. So we'll just leave that girl right there. Yeah, we'll leave this out here. Fold it up though. We'll just park her, get her back out of the way here. Tuck her off in the old bushes. Boy, I did not judge that turn. This thing turns like a school bus. There we go. We're gonna go in here and grab the loader, and we're gonna try and, man, just horrible on the judgment. Don't hit the bobcat back there. Alright. There we go. Now, this is pretty cool, guys. If you can look down there in the right hand corner, it shows when you right here when you switch back and forth between, I don't know why it shows two of them, but when you click on the end one, your focus is all here around the bucket rather than being like this. Let's see here. Yeah, it should be, oh, maybe I hit C. There it is. When I hit C, it brings me back to the tractor. Now I'm around the tractor. But then as soon as I hit G, whoops, not like that. G, I hit Q. Hit G, everything should be back around the loader. I don't know how you guys do it, as in, do you use J, N, K, and M? Everybody's a little bit differently. I try to use the mouse the best that I can. I feel like it's just a little bit more precise. Oh wow, look at this. With this tractor, with the steering. Wait, did something change? I swear, look at it. Now it like locks in place. With the steering. That's that realistic stuff for you right there, boys. There we go. We'll grab this bale. Or it's just gonna push it. Yeah, we'll just dump this over top the part for our food bin over here for the sheepskis. Should take this bale. Yep. So let's check it. Wow, look at that. That one bale absolutely filled that. But I know as soon as we buy animals, those will go down. So, trying to wrap this up here and not take too much longer of your guys' time. I'm going to park this. We're going to go and grab water. And then we should be good to buy some sheep. Nobody getting stabbed by that thing. Alright, we're going to use the New Holland. The old 8340. Oh, of course, I forgot. I gotta deactivate that. Because you hit the space bar and it puts it into reverse. If you hit the space bar again, it puts it into forward, and I don't care for that. So I have seen other gentlemen drive up to the farm and grab the other farm up at the top of the hill and get their water. But I'm actually going to head right on out to this pond because, I mean, it's right here at the back half of the property, so. Yeah, I had to buy this field earlier right here. So, had a little for sale sign there. If you guys are new to this map, you have to buy these fields. Should make that, yep. Come right back here into this last pasture, number 19. We're hauling. Gotta get at her. This is a funny thing. You guys might get a kick out of this. I own this field, number 19. I wouldn't that mean I own this pond? They're gonna charge me to take water out of here. Watch this. Get her right back there. No further. Look at that. Deducting money. I have to pay to grab my own water. If that makes any sense at all. But we're gonna fill her up. No way. Am I really stuck with this? Guys, this is a four-wheel drive tractor. A four-wheel drive tractor that has now just decided to become a one-wheel drive tractor. Crazy. Just had to finagle it, I guess. She's driving a little bit slower now. She's got some weight on. Try and make it through this fence here. In cab view. Oh man, we got it. No IC controls in this tractor, but this is an in-game New Holland. This is actually one of the tractors that was in the map when I started it up earlier. We got it back here. We'll fill up that water. And then we're going to start getting some sheep. Hopefully that windrower's not in the way. Shouldn't be. Nope, we're good. Maximum capacity feeding through for 6 days. Bam. Alright, I'm actually going to leave that there. Oh, and I did find out earlier that if you park a tractor, trailer, anything right here, it won't drop the pallets for the wool. So don't park it there. I thought these little crazy colored lines is where they're going to drop the pallets, like inside there, because I can open this. Oops, I just closed it. Again? There. See, I thought that, yeah, right here. That might be for unloading animals. That's probably what it is. So we'll park this girl over here out of the way. Alright. Well, now we got the hay. We got the water. Everything's full up right here. Now all I have to do is just buy sheep. So you can either, if I recall correctly, you can either do it the short way and just hit R right here and buy them. Or you can actually drive over and get them, which we're actually going to do just to make the experience a heck of a lot better. So I'm gonna walk over here and grab our big tractor. It's actually not that much bigger than other John Deere. So I'll disconnect that. Head on out. We're gonna go down to the down to the main city down here, because this is where we are. So we'll come down out here, come down right down here. This is obviously we got to buy a cart to carry them in, but there's right there the animal dealer. So whoops, we will head that way. I know there's no traffic, but we're going to throw it on just for the funsies. At the Chantry Farm. Yep, so we'll drive down here, grab our sheeps that we've been working towards this whole video. Try to make it as realistic as possible. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could buy your cattle, buy your sheep just right there at the farm itself, rather than driving down here. But there's another one of my grass fields, number 20 right there. Give way to no traffic. Come down here into town. Wonder how many sheep it's gonna let me put in that trailer. 'Cause I've never carried sheep. I've carried cattle, but it was carrying them in like a big semi-trailer style thing. We're not gonna go with that. Too tight of an area back there. Coming up on it. Put the turn signal on. Going that way. Okay. So, I am going to need to purchase for animals right here. Pigs, sheep, cattle. $24,000. I should have enough. We're not going to lease it. We'll just buy it, because with buying and selling animals, we'll keep it down at the farm there. There she is. Same maker of the water tank we had. So, I've never been down here before. Yep, I want to say cattle's back over here. Cattle, sheep, pork. Watch out, gent. Watch out, people. Yeah, they got a little basketball hoop there. Paying attention to that, I'm driving crooked. I guarantee you to drive it right back into here. I'm going to flip this up so you can see it. Yep, look at it right there. It's open animal log. So, hear those animals? Okay. Sheep. Oh, I don't want pig. I want sheep. I can only put 10 in. So they're $4,000 a piece. $40,000 for $4,000 a piece. Times 10, $40,000. Alright. We got a full trailer. Oh boy. Oh yeah. They're loaded up in there. They're ready to party. I'm not going to make several trips. I'm not going to make several trips down here. Just to try to cut this video short here. But we'll unload these and we'll wrap it up. Throw our four-ways back on. We got livestock on board. Can't afford to be hurting them. I mean, it's a great map. Details are great. Just the colors are amazing on it. Another little farm. Like chickens. Something like that. I haven't explored the whole map yet either, so I don't know all the other areas besides the main farm that's up there on the top of the hill. Yep, there's our field 20. Field we just worked out of right up there. See the merger up there. Easy back there, sheep. I don't know why I stopped. They're happy-go-lucky in there. Tend to try to use cruise control when I'm here in the yard, just so I don't go blasting around and run into something. So, open this up. That should be the spot to unload these babies. We're gonna open up the. Turn on F1. See if this is indeed the spot. Hopefully it is. Let's get the trailer back in there like that. Open dialogue. Unload. Yep, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Confirmed. Bam. Ladies and gents, we got 10 sheep out there right now. Close this up. Alright, let's see what's already happened since we put them in there. It's held in there fairly decent. So we have 10 sheep, filled up the water bin, filled up the hay and grass area. Animals always need water. They also require clean feeding area, and some require straw. The food mixture consists of 100% grass, hay, grass. And that's what we got the bobcat over there for, cleaning not only the sheep, but cleaning out the cows when we work on cows. But off video, I'm going to buy more sheep, get more sheep in there, and we are gonna go from there. And hopefully I didn't bore you guys. Well, tires off the ground. Hop this. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much, and you liked it enough to stick around for episode 2. So, thanks for stopping by and watching the Scoobs here on my first ever Farm Simulator 17 upload. Hope you guys liked it, and stay tuned for more. Sheep out.